Dominating knockout. Congratulations, Jermell Charlo.
What up? I don't know. Just want to say I'm thankful for the opportunity again. I just gotta say, as crazy as it sounds, I know that all you boxing reporters be around different congregations and different organizations and political people in boxing. But Al Heyman really works like overtime for his fighters, and I'm one of them. He loves me and my brother. He loves just about every fighter he has, but I'm really appreciative of him. I didn't complain too much about the loss that I took. I just got back in the game, and I was strict about getting the title back. I think that's one of the main things that I focus on. And obviously I came here tonight to try to get my title back. I didn't get the chance to fight for the title, but I'm gonna get it back soon, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I was able to, not just be sitting on the shelf waiting on somebody to come out of an injury. Now I know all y'all guys probably follow me on Instagram, and y'all seen what I posted about somebody complaining and saying they're faking an injury, and then all of a sudden they come out with the same injury. So if you show me an ace and I see an ace, that's an ace, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're rolling with. To me, I don't care if he faked it or not. I'm ready to fight him whenever he's ready. It no matter, and everybody else in the division. So, other than that, I'm appreciative of my twin brother for coming out. He fight this Saturday. He fights Saturday. Y'all know I didn't have my brother when I lost my title in the corner, and I just gotta have my brother every time. So I probably won't be fighting on the same one in the corner for a while. But Vegas show hella love, and I love it. They know what Lions Only is. Any questions? Errol Spence.
Hey Jermell, congratulations on that amazing knockout, man. You said you were going to make sure that you didn't lose this fight because your son.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel now that you made that amazing knockout in front of your son?
Well, I mean, I'll rate that as an A+ in front of my son. If he's there or not, just getting hit in front of him is different than him watching it on TV. My focus was there. Like I said, tonight was important, that I bounced back the way I bounced back and delivered the statement that I made.
All right, yeah, Jermell, so going with this opponent, he seemed to be a little bit awkward. What were some of the difficulties as far as adjusting to this cat?
I mean, he had a wide stance, and he came out southpaw. He's an orthodox fighter, and so, like I said, thanks to Errol Spence Jr. for all of the training that we put in for so long. Errol not in camp like right now, but he's training hard. But we didn't spar. But because of the past and previous sparring sessions that we did put in, it made it easy to adjust.
Prior to hearing that you were going to fight this guy, did you know anything about him? And did you see any fight films on him? Did you study or have an opportunity to study any of his style of fighting?
I mean, I only heard of the kid when he fought Lubin, because they was, they was number 1 and 2 for my mandatory to become mandatory. So when I fought Lubin, that was about a few years ago. He's still in the game. He was getting better, and we only had the time to game plan was whenever he accepted the fight.
At what point in the fight did you see that he was in trouble?
When I started stepping up and I started getting him going back, a lot of Mexican fighters that come straight forward, and that's their game plan. Him switching up, being a southpaw and shuffling backwards, he was open for like dominant punches, and that's kind of how they happened.
Compare your knockout to Deontay Wilder's knockout tonight.
I don't know, it's really, really close. I seen my opponent's eyes roll back in his head, for sure.
So can you go over the setup for this knockout, man? It was a clean setup from the first knockout going into that second knockout. Very clean work, so I salute you about that, man.
Appreciate it. I know I set him up, just threw an overhand right, trying to get into the exchange because I know that's what he really wanted. So from the first round to the third round, I knew I had to go in there and try to get him to mix it up so I can counter with the punches that I tried to counter with.
This is one of your most devastating knockouts to date.
Nah, you seen it. You know I got some knockouts. That's what I'm used to. I'm known for knocking them out, sleeping them.
Was it?
It seemed like from the opening round he was coming forward and that right was there for you. Did you see it early?
I did see it. I threw a double jab, and I knew I could have let a right hand go, but then I had to wait and be a little bit patient. I was watching my brother. I came back to the second, after the second round. It was just like, you know, set it up, set it up, set it up. Now it's time. Start picking it up. I heard Derrick James tell me in the corner, I need more punches out of you. So I remember in the title fight that I had against Harrison, he started telling me that around the 9th round, and he told me that around the 2nd round, and I knew exactly what he meant.
Rounds 1 and rounds 2, was it patience or were you getting anxious?
I was being patient, definitely being patient. Starting it off, just trying to feel him out, see what he wanted to do. Right before I went out, I asked Derrick what he wanted. Come out like a dog or just go, box him. Derrick just say, get the feel of how you feel. And then from that round 2, I started getting where I wanted to.